Welcome guys to another Captain Marvel related video. I would like to appreciate all of you guys for watching my 3-in-1 reaction video to Captain Marvel's second trailer, special behind the scenes look, and the first insider's look. Now, I'm going to talk about my top 5 reasons why Captain Marvel will be awesome and why Captain Marvel might suck, but the suck part is more centered towards the hate, the people who are not excited. So I figure I see people like Sean Chandler and Techno Drone 406 do this. Why not I try it? So this is the first movie that I will do it. I am planning to do the same for Avengers Infinity War Part 2. Because I do have some worries of my own, even though I am 100% excited for that movie. But let's get into the top 5 reasons why I think Captain Marvel will be awesome. Coming in 5th place is the setting. I really like the setting that they choose to go with here. It's basically you get to see Nick Fury before he loses his eye, and that's going to be the very most interesting part to see. And also, for this movie, you de-aged aged Samuel Jackson to make him look younger for the setting of this movie. And I think the setting is very interesting. I think it's very creative, and I think it's a nice change of pace, because usually it'll take place in the present day, or it takes place in different time periods or in space. But I think the setting for Captain Marvel is perfect. I think it's a very perfect way to expand this whole MCU, and is a different way of doing something new. The second reason for me is because of Brie Larson. Brie Larson is in it, and Brie Larson is a very talented actress. She's beautiful, she is talented, she is attractive, and she is a gorgeous woman. She's been acting ever since she was a kid, and she won her Oscar for that very entertaining movie, Room, from 2015, which I really liked. And this movie is no exception, and there is something that Jaquez did say that I definitely agree with. So easily, Brie Larson, she is playing the title character, and she is going to do everything in her power to make this a very entertaining film. And I have nothing bad to say about Brie Larson. I love her in Kong Skull Island. I love her in 21 Jump Street. I like her in Tanner Hall. And before Captain Marvel, I have been planning. I planned this back in 2018, and it is going to begin with my review of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which that basically is a series of Brie Larson reviews leading up to Captain Marvel. But Kong Skull Island is already in the can, so that will easily be added onto the list. But Brie Larson is going to do a great job as Captain Marvel, and I have total faith and total trust in what they're going to do. In 3rd place is Nick Fury and Agent Coulson are back. Now, according to Nick Fury, I'm very curious to see how they're going to do his little backstory with the situation with his eye. And as far as Agent Coulson, this is set to be the last appearance of Gregg, because from what I'm hearing on season 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he basically is supposed to tie into Infinity War Part 2 or Endgame or whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be great seeing them back. It's going to be cool seeing what they're going to do to serve this movie story. And it's always cool to see those characters again. So that's not really a bad thing for me. And I'm not going to complain too much about it. The second reason why I am excited for Captain Marvel is that this is the first female superhero movie in the MCU, and I have to say, it has taken them long enough, but it's better late than never. And I know some people wanted a Black Widow movie first, but sometimes things happen. And I am very happy that it's Captain Marvel getting her movie first before Black Widow. Now, Black Widow, it is reportedly set to be rated R. They are supposed to make it. So I am kind of curious to see what they'll do there. But for here, I am 100% interested in this movie because people can stop saying that the MCU is a sausage fest because there's a lot of men and getting their solo movies and not enough women. But I'm very happy about it. And my number one reason why I think this movie will be awesome is that you have a good creative team behind it. You have two directors, Ryan Fleck and Anna Boden. They also help with the script. You also got the late Stan Lee producing this. May you rest in peace. You have a composer named Pinor. I can't think of the last name at the moment, but it's going to be interesting seeing what she brings to the music. And from the way the movie looks, the visuals are well done. Everything just looks like it's going to be cool. And you got a great team behind it. I don't care if the movie sucks. I don't care if the movie disappoints me. As long as you have a good team behind this film, you keep it moving. So I'm all for those 5 reasons why this movie will be awesome. And a good team and a good actress like Brie Larson and a good cast means a good movie. So I don't see what the problem is when it comes to a Captain Marvel movie being awesome. And don't give me that excuse, but Joshua, it depends on the script, because Marvel always has a pretty darn good script. It's just that sometimes some of the decisions that they make in the scripts in the other MCU movies kind of makes me mad, or it doesn't really fit. But for the most part, they have good people who help with scripts. And from what I read, James Gunn, he was involved in this movie a little bit before he got fired by Disney, which that was the stupidest thing of Disney to do, because now they gotta find somebody to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And I'm hoping we still get Guardians 3. And don't give me that excuse, but Joshua, it depends on the script, because Marvel always has a pretty darn good script. It's just that sometimes some of the decisions that they make in the scripts in the other MCU movies kind of makes me mad, or it doesn't really fit. But for the most part, they have good people who help with scripts. And from what I read, James Gunn, he was involved in this movie a little bit before he got fired by Disney, which that was the stupidest thing of Disney to do, because now they gotta find somebody to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And I'm hoping we still get Guardians 3. Now, these are the top 5 reasons why I personally think why this movie might suck. But these reasons are centered towards the people who are not excited about this movie. And I'm going to start right now with number 5. The amount of hatred this movie is getting from the trailers because Brie Larson is not smiling. Okay, look here, peoples. You can sit up here and defend Superman not smiling and Man of Steel, but I used to be a defender of that, but now I'm seeing it in a new light when it comes to Superman smiling. I like how people complain about Brie Larson not smiling from the trailers, but all you Man of Steel lovers, including a certain one who claims this as his favorite Superman movie, I'm not going to say his name, you can check out his channel, he's a really awesome guy. You people don't like to complain how Superman is not smiling in that movie, but it just makes no sense though. What is the difference? And that also certain somebody, you say you don't have a hatred towards Brie Larson, but part of me thinks you do have a hatred. And I can understand the little bit of hatred you have towards her, because I will get into what is the main thing he's not really happy with Brie Larson about. I'm just not going to say his name. But it just doesn't make any sense though. From all the production photos I've seen, Brie Larson looks like she's having a fun time doing the movie. From the interviews I've seen, she's having a fun time doing the movie. I don't know what is up with you people acting so close-minded like that in number 5. And you're only doing it just because it's not a certain other superhero, which I'll get to once we get to number 2. But I think Brie Larson, she can go for the whole movie not smiling, and I will still be impressed, because she's gonna do a good job. So that's number 5 for you. Now, this 4th thing really angers me at the core. Jealous haters against Brie Larson. You people are hating on Brie Larson just because ever since she's gotten casted in this part. And I'm pretty sure if it was Rebecca Ferguson, which no disrespect to Rebecca Ferguson, because she is also a really great actress, most of the, if not all the haters will be going down to their knees because Rebecca Ferguson as a child character. That could have went with anyone else. And at one point they were gonna go with Olivia Wilde, but she dropped out due to her personal things in her life. But you people are sitting here acting like this. And I agree with Jaquez in his Facebook post he made, which he said, and I quote, "Stop saying Brie Larson doesn't have an ass because that's not really fair to the movie." It's not whatever he said. But I agree with that post that he made. You people are calling this movie bland and boring and stupid before it even comes out. But if you want an example of a bad female superhero movie, go watch Supergirl 1984 with Helen Slater, and go watch Catwoman, even though that's a guilty pleasure, that's heavily flawed. But for goodness sakes, you are disrespecting an Oscar winner like this so badly that she has to literally take a stand. And for God's sakes, Brie Larson has talent. What do you see in the other MCU girls such as Scarlett Johansson, Elizabeth Olsen, Evangeline Lilly, Marissa Tomei, Zoe Saldana, Palm Clemente, Karen Gillan, Colby Smulders, Rachel McAdams, Haley Atwell, Lupita Nyong'o, Chloe Bennett, Ming-Na Wen, the other girls from Black Panther, Tessa Thompson, Kate Blanchett, and Olivia Holt from Cloak and Dagger? What do you see in all those MCU women that you can't see in Brie Larson? And I name all those women beautiful and great actresses in this franchise at the top of my head. But what is the problem with Brie? What do y'all see in her that you don't see in Brie? Because I want to know. I understand what Jaquez and John Avenger are 71985 are saying about this whole Brie Larson situation, because I agree with them. But it's too bad most people can't stop being so jealous against Brie Larson not long enough to see that. But that is really going to kill a little bit of my liking for this movie because of that alone, and other people not willing to be fair. this third thing really pisses me off. People comparing Brie Larson to Gal Gadot. That is not fair to Brie Larson or Gal Gadot or to any of their movies. For goodness sake, Gal Gadot, people say Gal Gadot can't act, and she's but then BVS comes around. Before that, Fast and Furious, she was in most of those. And Wonder Woman, which I own, by the way, on DVD and on digital. It didn't come with digital HD code, but I have it on digital somehow from a special friend. But this comparison really pisses me off, because you're comparing two great actresses and two different superhero movies. I love Wonder Woman. I even defend the ending. This was my favorite film of 2017. But for you to sit up here comparing Brie Larson and Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot, people said that she doesn't have muscles. She doesn't have the chest, breast size. It's not about breast size or the ass size, okay? It's about picking talented people, and if you people are gonna only act like this and keep comparing this until the movie comes out, then you're just being disrespectful to both women and both actresses in both films. It's not cool. So the least you can do is respect Gal Gadot and Brie Larson for what they both are going to both do as both of their individual characters in their individual franchises. You just like I said, you just better be happy it's not Rebecca Ferguson, because like I said, you all will be bound down to your knees because it's Rebecca Ferguson. And number two, people saying that this could be Marvel's first bomb. First of all, that's a bunch of bull crap. Second, are you freaking mad, people? Yes, I'm bringing back my classic catchphrase to this channel, because I feel like I need to start using it more. Are you freaking mad? The MCU has been riding on critical success and box office success ever since the first Iron Man movie. From Iron Man to the Avengers, to Avengers 2, to Infinity War Part 1. And guess what? They're going to prove themselves again this year. So, this is the main reason why people... Don't y'all see what you're doing, people? This is a great opportunity for the MCU to expand and give us female superhero movies. And you're just upset because it's not your precious Scarlett Johansson. I have nothing against Scarlett Johansson. I love her as an actress. She's sexy. She is a fantastic, great Black Widow. She is a great actress herself. Even if it's a bad movie, she can try to make something good out of it in terms of acting. But the way you people acted, you said Aquaman was gonna bomb, and Aquaman made $1 billion. So you can suck on that, haters. And you people saying that Captain Marvel's gonna bomb? Are you kidding me? Because this is why I have a problem with most people in the movie-going community. You're never optimistic. And even if most people were optimistic on this movie, no matter who the actress was, you're still not going to be satisfied. And now you saying this is going to bomb because it has a female superhero in it? Screw that mess. Okay? That is the most childish thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Now, number one, this is the main reason why that certain someone, he is a little upset at Brie Larson. And I'm about to say it. This whole war between fans and what Brie Larson said about needing diversity in film critics. I agree with what she says. She is telling the truth about needing equality in film critics, and you know it. She didn't mean to offend people when she says she doesn't care what the white man says. She didn't mean to offend most of you people out there who are whites. But for goodness sakes, you people just see her saying something like this and you get butthurt over it. She's just trying to talk from a political standpoint. And and people are mad because actors want to get political, let them. They're actors. They're human beings just like me. And if they want to show a political side, they're going to show a political side. Hell, I have a political side too when it comes to women's rights, when it comes to what's going on in our society now. But I just don't show that political side too much. But this whole war between the diversity thing, what Brie Larson said, and these fans has got to stop at some point. And if this movie coming out if all the stuff I'm saying is the only thing that is going to make people be optimistic on this film, how safe are you from getting backlash? Every time we come out with a new film, whether it's MCU or Star Wars, you always gotta have something bad to say. You people really disrespected Jake Lloyd and made him stop acting. You said a lot of stupid things about Kelly Marie Tran, which still pisses me off. You said things about Daisy Ridley, even though part of me is getting sick of seeing Daisy Ridley a little bit. I still like her. You would just say anything just to freaking hate on somebody. You even do it with Henry Cavill's Superman, and it's gonna stop. All this freaking war between fans and what Brie Larson says about diversity and critics, I gotta say, suck it up, deal with what she's saying, and shut up and go watch Captain Marvel, and then you'll understand what she's trying to say. Because I am sick of all of you people gaining up on Brie Larson like you better than she is. No, you're not better than she is. Just because, and I know Sean said, it doesn't matter where the review is from. Yes, it does. Because that person may not end up liking the movie. But the least we can all do is be fair to this movie. Those are my top 5 reasons why I think Captain Marvel might end up sucking, and it's centered towards all the people who are disrespecting this movie before it come out. I was disrespectful of Venom before it came out and after it came out, but at least I gave Venom a chance. I was disrespectful a little bit towards Doctor Strange, but that film surprised the hell out of me. I even have a magazine to prove that I love the film. I was a little biased towards Thor Ragnarok, but I kept watching that film, and I ended up enjoying it a lot more on rewatchability. So, what is the problem? You can't take a freaking female superhero movie from Marvel? Ugh. People nowadays. Most people who ain't, you can't disgust me and irritate me. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this top 5 reasons why I think Captain Marvel will be good and why Captain Marvel will be bad. I know I went on a little bit of a tantrum when I got to the reasons why I think it might suck. And I'm going to end up probably going into another tantrum when I do my top 5 reasons why Avengers Endgame or Avengers Infinity War Part 2, as I'm calling it, might end up sucking, and the reasons why it will be awesome. But let me know, do you agree with most of the things I said? Name your reasons why you think it will be awesome or why it will suck. Or if you're just 100% excited like me, share that. Be sure to follow all my social media links down below: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd. My Snapchat page will be coming very soon, and I do have another page, and also an official website is coming for this channel. So let's continue the road to 1K subscribers. You guys keep it cool. This is Future Filmmaker 3940, so sign out and join the epic taskness. Bye bye.